one of the great founding events of the Imperium on Volcanica, says Val. It's like celebrating it.
It's
His mother kind of flashes the wing, a golden wing in front of his face. Easy.
All right. I will call... It's the other name was the Great Draco Hunt.
Sorry, that's more appropriate. All right, so we can go kill this lieutenant. We could basically go after the blue dragon, who spends his time pretending he's a halfling. We can go after the two-headed dragon. We could try to overpower the storm.
We should also learn more about what this thing is. It did not sound like it was Chill Reaver himself, but something that he had.
Yes, the artifact.
If we could take that away, then perhaps we could help the island defend itself better.
If we achieve victory in anything but killing Chill Reaver will know something is wrong with the plan and will start preparing for us.
Yes.
I would sooner face an unprepared Chill Reaver than a prepared one.
The problem...
Wouldn't Chill Reaver summon minions?
The dragons have the ability to teleport, and we don't.
No, they don't.
On the icebergs, wouldn't they?
Oh, on the icebergs, yes, they do.
Yes, and if we teleport in the region, then we will be sucked back here.
No, wait. The dragons can't...
If they've been raiding for things like tokens, killing guards.
Oh, yeah.
They've been here for weeks.
They will be able to congregate very quickly. So I think we probably should be thinning their numbers, at least of the ones that we're scared of.
I agree.
Let's put it to a vote.
Kill the fucking thing!
There we go. Brennos and I agree. Val agrees with me.
Okay, there's this Brennos doesn't seem to be thinking clearly. He just holds out his sword and it's burning with fire.
Fucking kill it!
Brennos, you get the sense that Hala, she's done with arguing about what should be done next and is going for...
Let's just fucking do it.
Deep Dwera.
Ooh. Let's kill her! Kill her!
Not quite, but good enough.
All right, so there's a vote happening, and what is
Val, you forgot to lift your hand. You agree.
what are we voting on?
Basically, the vote is whittle down the numbers or strike at
hit and run.
Yeah.
So and run against the against minions.
Right.
Okay.
Versus
and the other one is
straight for
Chill
Reaver.
Head of the snake.
Yeah. Because if it's hit and run, then we can talk about what is the order of like. Sunny's on hit and run.
All right. So Sunny wants to. Oh, sorry, I moved it on you. Sunny wants to hit and run.
Oh my god, we're fighting. Okay, I'm not clicking nothing. Sunny wants to hit and run.
And head of the snake way over here. Okay. Quintessa...
Brennos is on the side of kill it, so that was interpreted as head of snake. So, and Cog was hidden.
Cog's in the hit and run. Yeah,
Mother,
warfare.
The Imperium grinds down its enemies until they are nothing.
That's because they use the numbers to their advantage. They don't have extremely powerful people like us to do the thing for them.
Val, it would be dangerous for your mother to attack an enemy that still has its...
I can speak for myself as to what is too dangerous for me. Thank you very much, Cog Blue Leaf.
Just saying, Val, she's under your protection.
Val seems torn at this point.
It's very difficult to, the angel really did instruct us to, we should follow instructions, be good guests, that sort of thing.
Then again, I am your liege.
Are we agreeing to disagree? Will we go along with the plan of those even if we disagree with them?
Yes, I think it's no matter what we choose, we must act in concert.
All right.
If I need a teleport or a fly to get there, I need
Brennos,
you all to give it to me.
Quintessa, give me a diplomacy check, a bluff check, or an intimidate. It sounds like a diplomacy. You get a +8 because you're her mother, and you're supposed to protect you.
Hang on a second. I gotta check something here.
Cog.
What is Val's middle name? You don't have it written down.
What's your husband's name?
Hang on. That is a fine.
Is it Saul?
Saul, yes.
Val Saul Soren.
Val Saul Soren. I think you know exactly what you should choose.
Okay, you get a +10 because you use the middle name. And Sunny and Sunny basically and Cog brought up a valid point that this is +2 because this is what he wanted to do initially, and then you said something like this is what you were instructed to do.
Yep.
By the angel people, so you can get a +4 for that.
Okay. Oh, I only rolled a 2, 27.
29.
Does Cog aid?
Or does he hinder?
I don't think you want.
Oh, and does Brennos aid?
If you don't aid.
Aid.
Okay, so 29. Ty goes to the higher bonus. Thank you. And then
Brennos aid.
Brennos. Fucking get him! Cut his head off! We're all gonna die.
Does Brennos aid?
Brennos, give me a second. It's diplomacy.
He's got a roll. It's
I want to fail. Oh no, we're going. We're going, boy. Yes, mother.
If you survive it,
he slumps his shoulders.
It's the middle name. It was the middle name.
If we survive, that's what the name of tonight is called. The name of the game tonight is called Middle Name. That will be the straw man name. All right. Yeah, Val. Should we cut off the head of the snake? We could then relish in our victory as we pick the rest of their forces apart.
But it's got 2 heads. You need to get them both.
Yes, they're attached to the same body. If we tear that apart, I think we get them both.
And perhaps you and your friends can teach us how to harvest the energy.
Do you feel that you're a greater being chosen by gods or the universe or something? Or do you think that you're more like a thief? Lurking in the shadows and stealing the bits of power that fall.
I am a chosen member of the Imperial Guard in service to the Undying Emperor. There is no lengths that I will not go to in his service.
Cog looks at he's like, steal. Steal.
Alright, decisions made. We're going to kill the dragon. Which dragon? The dragon! You weren't paying attention, were you? Ah!
Cog really doesn't want to do this.
One moment.
We should really measure the strength.
Lengadrossa.
Okay.
Do you have permission?
To bed. I'll be right back.
The guard approaches you. Excuse me. Do you have permission to speak with the prisoner?
I believe so.
Does Sunny really believe that? Is that a bluff or a bluff or diplomacy? Give me a bluff check.
It's a bluff. Yes, I do. 8.
Let me out of here! Okay, there's a guard that's
saying no, don't do that.
Yeah. Fortune point for Sunny. That's not. It's not. I don't think it's gonna get a bigger than the 31 or whatever. I'm gonna reject that one. Fox. Resend it if you want to just give Adam a fortune point in general to use later.
All right. Keep an eye out. If you hear very small footsteps, it might be a polymorphed dragon. If you hear electricity, it is most definitely a dragon who's no longer polymorphed.
Understood. We are well aware that there is a infiltrator. In addition to the armies that siege us.
Are you expecting a shift change? Or are you here for, the next few hours?
All right, Fox is giving you a fortune point. Now, everyone is armed with a single fortune point. 0 hero points, though, just as
God, I need to show up on the other stream just to villain point the world. I've got so many. So many points saved up.
Yeah.
What can I get for 7 villain points?
I'm to bring you to a vantage point to point at where the 2 icebergs are.
Perfect. How will we see them through the storm?
You can see the vague outlines through the mist and fog.
Where is the center of your control weather spell that keeps this place tropical?
Give me a second.
That would make a fine vantage point, wouldn't it?
I believe the center is the Temple of the Five.
That's where we should go.
The most holy place on Nefelus.
We can go around the edge.
With shrines to all of our gods and goddesses.
That is where we should go.
Now...
Well, I would like to see if I can bolster the storm on the way.
The storm is being turned against us. No.
No. Well, to counter the storm.
Okay, this guard nods. Please do keep in mind that I am not of a sufficient rank to make such decisions. However, the caretaker of the temple will be there.
Lovely. Are they a druid?
I don't think so.
Are you able to cast spells, aside from, light?
Yes.
Excellent.
Many of the Nefelis god are magi.
Most excellent. Lead the way.
Sirs, ma'am, please accompany me. Do not fall behind.
Of course. Very well.
There must be something about her armor that makes her movement slightly expeditious. She's moving at 30 in medium armor.
Ooh, she's quick.
Yep.
Or she's a 7th level fighter.
Something like that.
Does celestial armor? This is probably a place where you could get celestial armor.
Could also be that, yes. I'm going to move your tokens to... Oh, I'm just basically going to show you what the isle looks like again, just for reference. So you're deep within one of these mountain ranges.
Map is loading for me. There we go.
And she's going to bring you up through some subterranean tunnels into basically basements of these buildings. It looks like she's trying not to bring you out... to bring you outside, but you do eventually see outside, and you can see little lights from other buildings across this big cleft that divides the isle into two. A bunch of waterfalls producing a natural mist, but there's definitely a fog that is rolling in and out, and you can hear the distant sound of maybe a dragon kind of growling. It's hard to see exactly what the layout of the island is through the fog. It's pretty thick.
Okay.
There is a chill wind that whips into one of the buildings as you're moving along, and eventually you end up, and I'll expose this map.
I wasn't supposed to use earthquake, right? Yes. Not
No earthquakes. It was specifically requested.
explicitly requested.
You end up near a building, or kind of coming up in the cellar of this building. There's a way to walk around, or at least a complicated maze of escape tunnels and things
Cool.
that they seem to be using. But you enter into a holy place with a bridge, and it sounds from the roar, even through the stone, that there is a waterfall that is coming kind of underneath the building. And the specific room that you end up in, it's called the Temple of the Five Interior. Oops, I gotta make it player visible. I'll grab your tokens.
Druid casting this spell doubles the duration and affects a circle with 3-mile radius.
And then we have a person that look like an elf. And what is he guarded by? Let's see. He needs some guards. How about a troop of lantern archons? That sounds like fun.
A troop? The Disco Inferno. I am the Raveton 5000.
There's a lantern archon. They're small. You need about 16 of them. Okay. In this beautifully lit chamber, there seems to be something at the center that looks like a starburst or a sun in a big globe that is giving off light. The light from that globe is going into some focus points that are throughout the room. Each of the focus points does look like it is also dedicated to a particular deity, and we can name those deities. I'll just put them as labels. We've got Coralon, Lorethian, we've got Bahamut, we have Palor, Bacab. Oh, and I guess we need one more old god. That is... let me look at the deities.
Sun or good.
Greyhawk deities. Oh, Heronius. They didn't mention Heronius before, but there's definitely a shrine to one there. Curious about this, it looks like the light from these beams is fighting back what looks like a light blue aura, and the elf that is in the chamber looks very fretted at this point, and a bunch of these little motes of light with angelic wings are floating around quickly and excitedly.
Hello.
The guard approaches and falls to one knee.
Oh.
Luminor, we have guests. They have been vetted by the Defender. In fact, one of them wears the Defender's amulet. Really? Oh. Hello. I am Luminor. Seems very out of breath.
Are you all right? I'm Sunny Druid of Volcanica.
A druid. Oh. He looks very tired.
Heal check? Is he just old? Just 19? Just looking at him? Yeah. Why is he old and busted? What's wrong with your elf? He's old and busted.
He's exhausted for one, and well, elves do have a racial penalty to Constitution, so it looks like he's got quite a frail form to begin with, and it looks like he's really tired. There is a tremendous amount of magic happening in this chamber right now. In particular, there's also a waterfall that seems to be coming out underneath this strange apparatus, and the waters are infused with quite a bit of magic. They also look like they're very warm coming out of it, like they might be cooling some sort of reaction.
So, Luminor, I am...
what was your heal check? 19?
19, not
yeah,
very
okay,
good.
he's just exhausted.
He's old and busted. All right.
You know, he doesn't look old, although elves retain their youthful looks for a long period. Leaning heavily on a staff, he does wave off the
do you need a
Nefelus guard.
restoration?
That would be helpful.
All right. We will...
I've expended much of my powers for the day, and it is not even noon.
What is it precisely that you do? That's nice. Coming over.
I am the Luminor. My name is Nivan.
We will hit the man. I'm just checking to see what all I have ready to go.
Yeah, he said his title, like that should be enough for what do you do.
What do you do? Well, okay. I'm not from around here. How do I put this? Yeah, okay, so I'm going to hit him with a, hit him with like a lesser restoration, which should remove fatigue.
Okay, he's actually exhausted.
Just checking to see what it... how big a spell do I need to do this? Okay, fatigue and exhaustion. The lesser, so he becomes fatigued now.
Okay. Thank you. I feel somewhat better.
Okay, and I guess I will do it again. Like, where I will use a pearl of power to recast the spell.
Okay. He watches what you do. He seems to be identifying what you're doing, and thank you, friend.
All right. Now then, what are you doing that's making you so tired so early in the day?
I've been trying to augment our halo. Our founders created this great device, powered by divine magics, to keep our island safe. It is being attacked, overwhelmed. I took the powers of the Seldarine that they grant me this day and poured it into the device, at least as much as I could spare. There are many that need to be revived.
Yes. So I am a druid. Is controlling weather part of this? Because there seems to be a storm out there.
Yes. It does control weather, as well as the waves. One does not want to be a sailor sailing to Nefelus without proper access. He chose his word carefully there, avoiding to say what exactly it is that you need.
It's the shiny it's the shiny beam in the shape of a sword.
Is that what he asked?
Oh, yeah, I was just wondering.
No, that is a different ward. It is not something that I maintain here. It is not something that I, as Luminor, maintains at all. You are not from here.
As I said,
he's now taking a closer look at... is that an elf under there?
There's an elf stone in... There's an elf soul that's inside that body, yes. It's a blue... Matthias Blueleaf. We call him Cog.
Blessings of the Seldarine upon you all. Is there something that I can do for you? As I said before, much of the blessings of the Seldarine have been spent this day. If you need something of a clerical matter, you may come back tomorrow.
No. We were going to go kill one of the dragons just because, as you do.
Dragon slayers? Yes.
Yeah, from the Imperium, he says kind of derisively.
he looks at Val and looks back to you. I see that.
Don't mind him. I wanted to clear the visibility in the region first. That would help with the defense. I wanted to ensure I wasn't going to be disrupting anything by doing it. And if there was something here that was amplifying said magics, it might have been more effective to cast it through this location.
I actually think that this device is actually causing it. The combination of cold and heat. I am trying to keep the island warm. The cold, it is killing plant life and making things miserable here. But with the two powers interacting, the mist is a natural byproduct. I suppose a great wind, sustained for long enough, would clear it for some time. I don't think it is anything I can do from here.
About how big is the halo?
The halo reaches all around our island. One would have to swim out about a mile to reach it.
Amateurs. No, the druid version of a control weather has a 3-mile radius.
Oh, sorry.
So it'd be 2 miles for.
I have to look at the. I have to. It goes around the entire island, and the
island on that map is like enormous. It's like 80 miles.
Yeah. It is an enormous territory.
All right.
Something that was laid down long ago. A single caster cannot power it. This great artifact does.
Wondering if I can at least you say you pour magic in to power it?
I was trying to... Yes. It does run effectively on faith. We have many... We hold many of our religious ceremonies here.
Might I take a look at your artifact?
You may look, but you may not touch.
Might I cast a detect magic while I do so?
I see no harm in that.
Wouldn't identify be harmful?
No, but it will require touching. You will not receive any results.
It is not a fact. Hoo-hoo, the best. Alright. Woo-hoo. Magic. And then I don't have...
The might of the Luminor is in there. The first Luminor. One of the founders of our great island.
There's an angel in there.
No, his power is in there.
Okay, I will attempt to identify the artifacts, which doesn't normally work, but I'm going to look at it and try my hardest to think about it.
Okay, an identification doesn't reveal any of its powers.
Okay, I will look at the magic going in and out, detect magic, look at the magics in and out, etc., etc.
Yep. There seems to be light and weather controlling magic, water controlling magic.
Okay.
Pouring out of this thing.
Okay, so I want to see what happens, or I
Just
want
break
to
the fucking thing.
I want to put a more potent
A couple of the Lantern Archons have dipped down to look at each of you and then go back up into the great group of them that is slowly circling around the room. Each of you has been scanned by the Lantern Archons.
Yeah. I would like to put a more potent weather controlling magic into the artifact. Would you be offended by me attempting this?
I see. What spell do you wish to put inside of it?
An 8th circle controlled weather, as opposed to 7th. A heightened control weather, so to speak.
Ah.
See if we can trump their caster with our caster through not just strength of casting, but through potency of spell.
I believe such things... Do you mind me asking where it is your power comes from?
I am the Druid of Volcanica. It comes from Volcanica.
Good thing you didn't ask one of us.
You're a druid. So,
yes.
Nature?
Yes. And if we're talking about... I really like all sorts of magic, but I was told by the Defender that I wasn't allowed to talk about that. But I am a Druid of Volcanica.
Could you show me an origin?
Sure. Sunny will cast light.
Okay.
And then Sunny will cast Mage Hand. And then Sunny will cast Mending. He's doing one, a cleric a cleric cantrip, a wizard cantrip, and a druid. 2 orisons and a cantrip.
Okay, and then Sunny's arcane magic comes from the pattern and the weave.
Yeah, that comes from the pattern and the weave.
I see that you have succumbed to the worship of the new gods.
As is the cleric magic. The druid magic is...
Yes.
Yeah.
And you are a caster in 3 disciplines?
I really like magic.
I see.
Who doesn't like magic? Magic is lovely.
Slake. Slake doesn't.
He will like it once we fix him with magic.
I really think we should coordinate such efforts with the Defender. I am hesitant to let someone as well, who is a follower of the new gods, touch our sacred artifact.
All right then.
We have bolstered it with magics before. All the bolstering does is make the mists subside temporarily. Sometimes it causes more as we overwhelm the cold and cause some of it to melt. There was a 3rd iceberg, but we believe it broke up when it encountered the halo for the first time. Bits of it have melted. There is now a great halo of ice that rings our island, and monsters stalk the ice, dragons in the skies.
And you don't control winds with this.
You can. It is under great strain. Whatever they have brought here is bringing winter, the foulest of winters.
Right, well, you speak with the Defender and consider the offer to put more potent weather-controlling magic into your artifact. We'll come back with one or two dragon heads, depending on which one we find first.
He nods, kind of taken back and kind of taking in your words.
Additionally, if I understand the religious differences are abound, but while we are here, clerical and druidic magics, I just really like magic. So, if you need help, don't hesitate to ask.
I appreciate your restoration. I must warn you all, though, to abandon the old ways is to open yourself to corruption.
Brennos does like a little tap of his sword, like the sword against like a little tiny here with the, he didn't say nothing, just,
He turns to Sunny. There are volumes of books, stories of real tales where the old gods do care about mortals. These new gods are uncaring.
Quintessa's just kind of making sure Val's not about to open his mouth to.
Val's like,
My face guard, undoing it.
No, Val is squarely facing. You know that you suspect that while Val does follow the five-faced god, you think that Val actually considers the Undying Emperor a minor deity.
He's actually.
That's probably not going to be better for these people.
Yes, he's facing this cleric squarely, but he's keeping his mouth shut.
All right. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. And once we get past this crisis, obviously we will continue our diplomatic relationship open on behalf of Volcanica and to those who visit upon her.
May you carry the hope of us all in your fights against the dragons. You notice he casts a spell, and it's a good hope.
Big fucking flaming ass sword, yeah, boy!
Gives us a good hope.
Yep.
Yep.
An extended good hope.
All right.
All right.
You know what that means? That means time to go kick some ass, boys.
Extended good hope. I like it. Okay.
And we'll say it's caster level 13.
Weakling.
You don't know how he cast a bard spell. He might be a multi-class bard.
Well, that's why you have 3. Man, I thought I was cool with my 2 classes.
Right.
You with 3.
Man.
Man. I've been doing this for thousands of years.
I inspire people with my sermons.
Yeah, bard priest is a good combo. I want to play a bard priest. I don't know. That sounds like fun to me for another character at some point.
A priest?
It sounds like I make coffee. I don't know.
Do we have a bard here?
No.
Barnabas? Brennos?
You mean Barnabas?
No, Brennos, can you sing and dance and shit?
He can. He does have a rank in perform dance, I think.
Oh,
He's got one rank in a perform.
It's not going to make you feel any better, though.
Shut! Okay, I'm going to use a mythic point for that.
Okay, so we're dealing
Brennos
with
has one rank in perform sing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
+1.
So.
All right. So from here we can see the 2 icebergs. Is it are they in the same
Yeah,
are they geographically close together?
They're geographically close together because one iceberg, Avarice's iceberg, was the moving one, and it dragged 2 of them. One you hear broke up when it hit the halo, and the other one is where Chill Reaver lives.
Okay.
And the guard points out. He says, "That's the moving iceberg. That's where
Okay.
the two-headed dragon is."
Okay. I think we start like.
Buffing.
We're okay to buff in your temple, right?
He gets you to move away from the artifact.
Ooh,
You had to go. You had to go outside to go, or like near outside.
Spells. Not good.
All right. Communal protection from evil goes up.
Cool.
Nice.
Sunny will cast a life bubble.
Nice.
We're gonna get a resist cold
Okay.
communal.
Yep.
Arrows and poison from
Do you
Cog.
want a communal protection from cold on top of that, or
So
Probably wanna-
communal protection from ear arrows is what I heard.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a life bubble,
A resist cold communal.
and a communal protection from cold.
yeah,
That has how many points in it?
120.
max is 120. Yeah.
120, I think.
Okay. Oh, you think you're fighting some cold things?
It's cold outside, bro.
Didn't we have? Weren't they gonna give us like freedom of movement and some shit?
Oh,
Quintessa's got 2 freedom of movement.
Brennos. So Brennos can cast freedom of movement.
Okay, so you put that. So she's the Brennos can do it. She's gonna cast it on herself and Val.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, he's blood.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. Give me a second here.
You're just doing long-term buffs, right? It's
Long-term
gonna, it's going to take you at least 5-10 minutes to go fly to the icebergs.
Yeah, we're doing the 10-minute one.
The icebergs are kind of like out by the halo, so you actually have to like cross water and.
All right, so am I using my lashy gauntlets, or is somebody giving me the ability to fly?
It's gonna take a few minutes. So, do you want a fly spell and an overland flight? The overland flight lasts longer. The fly spell's faster.
Are you gonna have another one for me when I have to fly home?
As long as I'm not dead.
Then a fly.
Okay, Val will use one of his flies now to get there.
All right. Quintessa casts fly on
Brennos?
Brennos. She's
Cool.
also got an overland flight on herself, just in case she gets knocked out and the wings stop flapping.
Yeah, Brennos will get. Cog, do you need a free movement?
I have my own. It's okay.
Okay, so Brennos will get the Sunny and the Brennos.
Communal dark vision's going up, I guess, for her and Val. I don't think anyone else needs it.
Sunny will take that.
Oh, yeah, Sunny's got it.
If you can get the Sunny bat out, Marty, we're going to be at least a little bit as a bat.
Sunny bird.
Sunny bat! It's Sunny bat! Brennos is going to get... What are the chances it's going to be able to, like, freeze you to the point where you can't feel your toes and your soul melts away?
Oh, it's at least a coin toss.
It's bullshit, isn't it? Why is Death Ward got so nerfed in this game? Alright, we'll cast that later because it's a 1 minute per level spell.
Death Ward, isn't it on your
we do have that. We do have that.
delayed consumption? Yeah, it should be okay.
So Brennos,
I see that you're injured, says Navon. He channels positive energy and all the 2 damage that you.
Oh, the teleportation trap was a little frustrating.
All right. Quintessa's putting up echolocation.
Brennos
Clears our 2 damage.
Brennos is casting a mythic heroism and a mythic keen edge.
Okay. Navon is
Okay.
curiously looking at you guys casting all of your spells, like keeping track of everything you're doing, and is
Greater heroism's a minute per level, right?
Yep.
It is a minute per level, but it
All
makes
right,
you
so-
immune to fear, which is
Yes,
always.
we'll wait for that, and we'll till we get closer, and everybody gets a greater
heroism.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Hey, Sonny, can you cast that spell that lets my fists hit harder? You know the one?
Yes. I know the one. I'm just debating whether I'm going to cast it on you. You son of a bitch. Strong Jaw is the name of the spell.
all right.
Strong jaw.
Stop editing for a second.
Yep.
Close your tokens.
Strong Jaw is
Okay,
a
hang on.
When we get
Close.
closer, then.
The guard points out the iceberg where Chill Reaver is.
Oh, sorry. I had Brennos open.
Well, you ruined it all.
And he
right?
says that many
We've campaigned.
creatures seem to be entering just below the water surface, and that
Ooh.
then that they've seen dragons fly out of the top.
Nice. We should. That. Silly me. I did not prepare a water breathing because I
Life
used
bubble.
life bubble. But it wouldn't be terrible to have a water breathing just in case. Just gonna like look over his shoulder. You got him ready to go, or no?
All right, bring you guys back to where you're buffing. Let me know when you're done.
Hang on.
I'll take a quick bio break probably while you guys are buffing. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
20.
We're off to see the wizard, the dragon with two heads. Alright, Val. When it tries to kill me after I whack at one, don't let it. Good team.
The key is we got to get you in there so you could do it like a full round with haste. Just destroy this thing.
Just absolutely blasted into non-existence. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, it's not alive anymore. Yeah, and I'm just checking to see if I've got anything. Oh, true seeing is probably a thing that I'm probably going to want. Dragons being dragons and all.
Dragons being all dragony.
Dragons just sit around being all dragony. What's wrong with you?
Scald powers from the sword help?
Of course they are.
Powers from the sword?
Scald powers from the sword. Fox is asking a quick question.
Oh, the skull, yeah, so, Fox, the sword currently has a slow breath. I got to keep one power from the skull and the sword, from Zato, and I've got a breath of slow. DC, basically, when we meet hasted people, he can slow them to counter the haste. Was my thought. Ultimately, it could sing me the lullaby, but the lullaby of the skull doesn't stack with his greater heroism, or with heroism in general.
Wasn't he a bard?
He was.
Dan's sword!
I need to hit people with it. Start shaking the sword. Hey, Mary,
Come on, do it! Do something useful, come on!
I need a high-level soul to fuel my mythic. I am totally the good guy.
I swear.
I swear.
I swear.
And the moon and the stars in the sky.
Deflect arrows. Oh, he died.
Oh. No, I think we are. It will be interesting. What with the dragon being a thing. There'll be.
I don't think I don't know. We might need the entire crew to take this thing out, guys.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what it is, and there is this here. Let's be clear. You played D&D with Mark before, right?
See.
He's okay. When has this not been his play? Name a single time that he hasn't been like.
We're going straight
boss.
for the boss.
Kill the boss.
Yeah, but everyone says it's good. We're going straight.
And 9 times out of 10 it works. And that one time.
One time.
That one time, I will admit. TPK. TPK.
All
right.
This can't be a TPK because we've only got half the P
That's
here.
right. That's right. It could only be half as bad.
It can only be a HPK. That's the most.
HPK.
That's the worst we can do.
Half party kill.
I see 10 minutes from now, Cog's going to the dragon. I don't even know these assholes.
And think about this from the DM's point of view. Not only can he kill characters or story this, there's already the epic artifact, whatever it is, to turn us into thralls.
Oh, gross. I didn't even think of that. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay, the Druid of Volcanica.
Oh.
So yeah,
So you guys realize there's already going to be like a whole bunch of people there, right? He's not just going to be like, oh, I'm all alone. I'm going to take a nap now.
he maybe.
And we coup de grace his ass.
He might be. He might be.
There's a chance. You never know.
It could happen.
I'd like to roll a D100, please, Maddie.
Maybe Sunny should transform into like a penguin for this one. Blend in.
The penguins don't have any penguins are bad base creatures. The problem. They don't have any good swim speed. Oh, the swim speed.
The swim speed isn't even that awesome, I don't think, really.
Exactly.
They can find their family in a field of a million penguins.
So I would pay to watch a hasted penguin walk.
The problem is haste only goes up to double your base move speed.
Yep.
So you need the barbarian travel priest penguin that has been hasted to really get the. All right, who needs bark skin?
What's yours come out at?
+5.
Oh, this was mine. Never mind. It was mine.
Does
While you guys are casting,
Val use a bark skin?
the Luminor is talking quietly with the guard. Probably about you guys.
Yeah, we shouldn't trust these assholes.
Well, Brennos cast mythic spells in front of him. All right, and Sonny's gonna turn. Sonny, as a bat, is gonna wave his wing and toodaloo to the Luminor. Toodles.
Does Val want a bark skin? Or
You gave us protection from
Hesitantly,
evil, right?
Luminor waves goodbye.
You gave us protection from evil, right?
Yeah, Brennos cast a circle just on himself because it lasts for a long time.
The blessings of the 5 old gods upon you. And you realize that they may have chosen 5 gods as sort of a buttress against maybe the 5-faced god. No, it's our 5 gods.
Or they worship the 5 heads of Tiamat, and we need to tear them all down.
No,
And the blessings of all the blessings of the Morden Salmon and all the dwarvish gods, as well as all of the dragon gods upon ye. Now we are off to kill some fucking dragons.
Let's do this, guys. How fast can you a-holes move?
60.
And Hala Brightaxe has left the dwarven hall of all of her family and is seeking out the domain of Deep Dwera.
Which is right over there. I'm certain of it. It's got 2 heads.
She has not heeded the counsel of wiser and older deities.
Let's see if we meet the same fate I think she's gonna meet.
So we were just noticing, Marty, that we've decided to jump in head first into the place with the artifact that turns your foes into thralls. So we were just like, oh, great. So not only will it be like, the party's not there, it's like, no, the party's there. It's just, it's not, doing what you want it to.
Look at it this way. They're captured and turned into thralls.
Yep.
That's more mythic opponents for the other characters to drink off of.
That's one way to look at it.
Which is easy for me to say because I don't have a mythic character here.
I've got a...
Barnabas just pulls an Ozzy Osbourne with Sonny the Bat.
Okay, so the guard sees that your spell casting has wound down.
Yep.
The Nefelus guard comes over and brings you to like a balcony, like on the exterior of the building, so you can see where the 2 icebergs are. She tells you that the entrance to the other iceberg, should you need to know it, is actually just above the ice, and that the waters are very cold. She's not certain whether or not the way through the waters is frozen over, and whether there's they've turned it into a land ramp or something.
Sunny as a bat, to help with the surprise, if you gave us a second token, we could actually teleport into the stronghold.
You are asking for my token?
Yes. We will use it right in front of you.
Okay. You get the sense that her tokens are the once per day or the one-time tokens.
Yep.
Give me a
I've got cute little bad eyes.
a diplomacy check.
I've got the cutest little bad eyes.
That's funny.
Now you didn't entreat with the guard before, so the guard's kind of at whatever.
Does the guard have neutral in their alignment?
No.
Maybe the guard's a little jaded.
Oh, yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance. The guard is lawful good.
Lawful good. Okay. All right. Coochie Boochie, 35.
Oh, my fists are good for the day.
Indifferent 20. The DC was 35.
Oh, nice.
Luminor. Yes. I'm going to give these bands of helpers my token. They need it to launch their surprise attack. Noted.
Okay, Bat holds up a little pitten.
Yep. She takes off. Basically, it was for her. It was a little amulet.
Okay.
It looks like just a single-use item. You can hold it in your hand or wear it somewhere.
Okay.
And it just looks like the blade portion of the mirror.
Okay. Sonny is going to use his
framed in a little bit of a golden
transcendental bond to tell Agony to get ready for some fucking combat. You've got 30 seconds.
The angel bitch isn't there, is she?
The fine young angel woman is not there. Is the response.
Okay, you just feel hatred rolling off of Agony, like just waiting. Yep.
Kill the white dragons.
Noted.
All right.
He seems like eager to do this.
Okay.
Let's get an Agony token.
There we go.
Where is he?
You can take a moment to put some buffs on him. I'm going to quickly grab a thing and be back down.
No, that's okay. So I'm gonna let my dog out.
I'm gonna sit right here.
All right, so he needs to put up buffs that aren't part of the party buffs. You bastards, you left him out of the buffet.
Oh, you didn't want to come with us? Because I'm going to kill people. I'm agony.
All right, but he's gonna put up his minute per level. Well, are you?
How's he gonna get there?
Yeah, I need. Oh, I'll just. Give me a second.
Because we said we'd meet at the tip of the island or something like that, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna put up his long terms first. Let me have a look through his spells. He doesn't have long term. I have to look up. Minute per levels. Okay. Shield, tactical acumen. No, it's called tactical adaptation. Okay, he puts up a fire shield, but it's acid somehow.
A fire shield, that's what?
Acid. Acidic.
Does he have protections from cold?
Yeah, give me a second. So he is a 15th level caster, so somebody hitting him will take 1d6 plus 15 acid.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a round per level. Let's save that. Minute per levels. Long arm. See invis, that's 10 minute per level. You'll put up a mirror image. Yeah, he's got resist energy. He'll do 30. He'll do them all, actually. He'll cast fire and electricity, and he'll do sonic. He's already immune to acid. He's got a ring of wizardry that he's got like 16 spells per day in that.
Holy crap. Hope he doesn't die. His fucking ring.
Greater.
Oh, no, he's dead. We can resurrect him. No, he's dead.
Greater false life.
Oh.
How many temp hit points?
Well, we got a D8 plus 10, right? Do we all get the same amount, or do we?
Yeah, all the same amount. D8 plus 10. So this group has 15 temp hit points.
15 temp. Cool.
And agony through greater false life has 26 temp hit points. Okay.
So are we So we're teleporting in?
I don't know.
His greater. It was a greater or heroic feast, right? Heroic feast.
Heroes feast, yeah.
Heroes feast. You had your level, right? Kilos.
apologies. Agony has a eternal freedom of movement. Remember,
Oh, from Sunny.
from Sunny before we separated.
And he has Death Ward
Yeah,
from
the,
Cog.
the delayed consumption. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agony wants to know whether you're teleporting. Like, is it minute per levels that he needs to put up, or is it just long term?
We think it's just long term because we're going to be going to like the edge of the glacier.
Okay.
But
he already put up a veil because he wanted to look like
not
a silver dragon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is probably going to be more targeted than last.
How long does legendary proportions last?
Not very.
Rounds?
Let me check.
It might be rounds, I think.
I think it's minutes.
Let me check.
That's great. If it's minutes, that's awesome.
Honestly, I can't remember. I think
It's
I
1
think
minute
it's
per
rounds.
level. It's an expensive spell.
Yeah, and it's also we're teleporting around, so he's not going to make himself big yet. Oh, greater heroism.
That's a minute per level.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Regular heroism is 10 minutes per level.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah. All right, he says ready. He cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 spells.
Okay, so we spent a minute.
Are you summoning him to the holy temple of those
No,
five gods?
we're
Or are you gonna
teleporting to the edge of the iceberg, and
Okay.
he's coming with us. Sonny
Right.
is teleporting, and he's using the one extra slot to take. So he's.
Oh, you're
including-
doing your minute per levels now and teleporting to the iceberg.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can do our minute per levels.
All right, so everybody. Okay, Agony's got his own greater heroism.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody gets a greater heroism from Quintessa.
Oh my word!
That's awesome. What does that give you?
And you
Immunity
added the
to fear.
you added the 15 temp points to your token.
Yeah.
Adam.
Oh, I will.
You're immune to fear, +4 to hit, and +4 to saves.
Oh, and you're putting up your minute per levels now. Okay.
Yep.
I need to go back to Val for a second.
Greater
Shield.
heroism?
Shield, long arm, all that stuff. Blade.
Okay.
cleaver. Mirror.
Greater heroism
Image.
is immune to fear. +4 hit and saves.
Excuse me. Oh, Brennos is going to cast Acute Senses. Because plus 20 on perception checks is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. If you stop. Well, or we just point. Show me where on the iceberg that you're teleporting to.
All right. So on the side view.
Yep.
I think we're going to try to teleport. Well, Sunny's the one doing the teleport.
And you can only see the hazy outline, so kind of describe
the middle of the iceberg. Actually, the middle of the iceberg at like around here.
like inside the iceberg.
Yeah, we all have 45 temporary hit points for shunt damage from
Okay.
Sunny's teleport. Like Sunny has a power that just
Okay.
teleport to the center of the earth.
Middle of the belly of the iceberg. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me know when you're done editing your tokens. because I need to move your.
Okay, when we're minutes away, Cog's doing stone skin.
We are minutes. We're on teleport right
We're
into it.
we're at the minutes away point.
Sonny's
Okay.
going to use the token he just got, and then you're targeting Agony in the same teleport. Is that how you're getting him?
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Okay.
Now, that means I can't go heal somebody remotely, but
Yep.
you know. Oh, sorry. Temple of the Five. Inside. I need to put on a spectral hand. Okay. I'm certain I forgot a buff somewhere, but
Okay,
it's
you can close your tokens. I'm cutting them.
cool.
And I'm moving them to Ice Home levels. Somewhere in the middle. Could you roll a D8?
Okay. Five.
Alright, map, player visible. Alright, so the middle of the temple is some solid ice.
Okay.
You guys get shunted for 18 damage.
Yeah, I'll read to you the power just because it very rarely comes up.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
Travel is 1. When you cast a teleportation descriptor spell, treat your cast levels 3 levels higher for the determining how many people you can bring with you. In addition, the number of temporary hit points equal to your level that disappear. Oh, sorry, it'd be 15. That disappear when you reach your destination to offset any teleportation damage, mishaps, or attempting to teleport into a solid body.
Alright, so all of you have 3 damage then. Which
Oh,
probably...
3. Oh, how much was it? What is it total?
18.
18. Okay, so that would be 3 damage gets through.
And then we have temp hit points. So
It goes into
12.
so we have 12 temp hit points each.
12 hit temp. Yeah.
Ooh, bumpy ride. there's things.
Alright, there's an eerie blue glow to the inside of Ice Home as the light from outside is permeating through the ice here. Immediately you notice that there are 2 angry-looking creatures that are worming their way around the cavern. They both hiss, and icicles are kind of falling off of their form and reforming as there's 2 very large draconic-looking things, wingless dragons, if you will, worms of some sort, that are coming your way. You guys shunted out of the ice violently. You're all touching the ground. If you are walking in this place, it is completely slippery, and every square counts as difficult terrain. If you want to move quicker, you need to make acrobatics checks because it's.
Does freedom of
slippery
movement
ice.
counter that at all?
Freedom of movement counters all that bullshit. So,
We're all good.
you're all good. You do see that your breaths are visible in front of you, and I think I'm going to roll initiative.
Everybody has a +4 from greater heroism.
Okay, if you could add that. If you add that to the initiative, you guys teleported in the middle of a bunch of shit, so I need to add like a ton of stuff to the initiative.
We are doing things the hard way.
It's the fun way.
Oh, you're not wrong there.
Let's get all the XP in one go. 17 sessions later.
Or just
Yeah,
get
exactly.
waffle stomped in the first room.
It's time to teleport away, guys. Cog's like, I'm out of here. He's still there because he's got the thing on. Shit.
Okay, then we've got.
No, my wife went up to bed. I gotta shut off the TV. Jesus.
Do we know what direction the? Actually, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Northern Bend. Temporary bonuses. Is Agony in blue or in yellow?
He's in blue. He's on your side.
I hope so. Agony.
His initiative is +8.
Okay. And did he apply? He applied a heroism to himself. You said, or did he apply greater heroism?
Greater. I heard greater.
Yeah, greater. Yeah.
Okay. Then here.
Yeah, and Amyria's
Excuse
on
me.
your side too. So,
Sorry.
but she's not here. All right. I need more.
It's time to fuck up some people. Haste.
Fish folk. I hope you don't feel bad for fish folk.
No.
Well,
No.
it'll be hard.
No one feels bad for the fish folk.
These things are huge. Huh?
Gerbil folk, yes, we'll feel bad about hurting gerbil folk. Puppy folk,
Maybe.
we'll have nightmares. Fish folk, all day, every day. As well be,
I had a goldfish, never shed a tear.
yeah. As will be thry-cream, freaking insect people.
The earliest memories with my grandpa were fishing memories, and it was like, oh, look at that! Oh,
Your
look at
grandpa's like, you need TNT to get these fish.
This is how you get the sneaky ones. Fish can be smart, but they're not as smart as dynamite. Few things are.
Many men think they're smart. They think they outsmart me, but man who outsmart bullet. I have not met such man. And if the green guy gets mad at us, we'll just be like, we went to the iceberg. I just pointed at the wrong one.
We misunderstood. You're lying. Okay, yes, we're doing that too.
Okay. Okay, what really happened was our eyes were way bigger than our stomach.
Our brains are the stupid.
we are but mere mortals, oh mighties.
We are but
So
mere
let's
morons.
Planetar.
Banishment.
Sorry,
Banishment.
I had no idea which dungeon they were going to, let alone which area of the dungeon. So apologies
Yep.
for not having all this queued up.
It's all good, man.
It's all good. We're gonna keep referencing old movies.
I recommend you go to room A. We're going to Z. No, A.
No.
Z.
He can plan for Z. He can plan for A. We chose H.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Look at that. Oh, my. Sucked.
Okay. 20, 22, 26, 47. Okay. Mutagen shield.
Oh.
Okay, 57. 60.
I don't like Eye of Ice. Eye of anything is no good.
Okay, 47. 57. 60. Ooh.
Sorry, my headphones are falling apart and it squelched in my ear, and that fucking sucked. I don't know if you guys heard the.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did catch that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do not.
Nope.
That was right in my ear. Plus, the piece that fell off went way under the table, of course. All right.
You put the
Yeah.
privacy screen. Don't worry. Nobody saw any butt crack.
Perfect. Most of the party goes before the enemies. As you
Not
guys.
Sunny. Sunny's busy going, ooh.
there's no surprise around as the ejection from the ice. There were some cracks with it, as well as you guys grunting from taking damage. Cog, what are you doing? Top of the round. You see these?
What are they doing? They are
facing-
standing there. They
Yeah.
will not stand for long.
All right.
It's the distance here. We're gonna do what the cog do.
Does he see anything when he hops?
Cog's not hopping. Cog's gonna walk up to him.
Okay, you've got
These
freedom
guy-
of movement up.
Yep, these guys are what do you call it? We don't have haste up, right? That's unfortunate. But they're flat-footed, right?
Yep.
When you get that close, you do notice that that there is a cold aura around this creature that your abjuration is keeping you from.
The protection would be draining.
Yep.
The resistance.
Oh, the resistance is draining. Okay, so
The protection.
No, the protection. It goes off protection before it hits resistance.
yeah, so
Yep.
four
So-
damage off your protection.
Okay. Let's put that here. Protection is 120.
And it seems to be encased in it seems to be like growing a
Protection
beard of ice
is
and around
160.
some of its elbows and its many knees. There's rhyme. Cog, does he see up there? Well, yeah, there's a big ledge and a small crack in the ledge.
Okay. I'm not going to spend a mythic point yet, but since right now it is that. Okay.
Oh, does it
1,
bug
2,
you? You can't
3,
see up
4,
there? You don't know
5.
what's in here?
You're right. That does bug me.
It's 1.
You can hear the
One.
lapping of water and a lot of like garbled voices down these stairs.
2.
Voices that sound like they're also gargling water.
What was your caster level, Quintessa?
Oh,
15.
Okay, so didn't we got temporary hit points from multiple sources? We should also have temporary hit points from the feast.
That was the feast temporary hit points.
Okay, so then everybody gets 15 more temporary hit points on top of what they have on their token.
okay. Very nice.
Okay.
We got 2 sources for it, and they stack.
And Agony wasn't there for that. So
No.
Question: Is this
Uh,
aura?
Agony-
Does it have SR?
Agony put his own up though, so
he put his own greater heroism gives you 10 hit
Also,
points.
yeah, yes, it does.
1d8 plus 15.
Just your cash level, I think.
I think it caps it at 15. So yeah, in addition to his greater false life, he's got 30, 40, 3, 10. Nice.
A greater heroism is your cash level up to 20.
Oh, I'll go anyways.
Yeah,
Same
same
thing. All right, Cog, what are you doing? You approach, you notice that these things are exuding or is a cold. Now what?
Question: Adam, did you cast the jaw, whatever, the weird jaw spell on me? It makes my fists do size category larger.
Give me a second. If it's a minute per level, then yes. If it's a round per level, then no. Yes.
Jaws, you did? Yes, my man. All right. So I'm not going to add the cold.
probably not.
I don't know if these things take. Do these things take sneak attack or not?
They're
Okay.
big lizards.
Okay. So 8d6, 2d6. My vine strike is 1d6. The aura of cold, does it have an SR check?
Nope.
I'm gonna start attacking these things. Flurry, flurry.
Okay, the ice is keeping it from being subject to critical hits and flanking. It does not take additional damage from precision-based attacks such as sneak attack.
It's got like greater fortification ice shoulders.
Is it mythic?
Nope.
So it'll take sneak attack on my first hit.
Okay.
33 and 36.
Let me see what the template adds.
Probably some armor or natural armor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, their armor was pretty low to start with. 25.
Ugh.
So
Okay, 4 hits. So 4 of these things. Do they have SR? Because I have a Vine Strike. No? Okay, so 4.
roll your damage. The thing's probably not going to be there.
Oh, okay. 8.
Oh, you only have sneak attack on your first one. Okay.
On the first one, yeah.
4.
I hit it 4 times. So it's 36. And 4, 16.
It failed.
On what?
Your Vine Strike.
Oh, my Vine Strike is DC 15.
It failed.
Oh, it failed. Okay. It took 307 damage.
And that's sneak attack only on one
It's
die.
one sneak attack. Whap, whap, whap,
Okay, you
whap.
realize at a certain point in your flurry that you're just kicking a dead body around
Oh.
as you crack ice. Yeah, you totally snapped its head from its neck with your violent barrage. The creature falls to the ground and it's not bleeding. It's at least there's kind of like a slush that's underneath its skin as it's a creature of ice, kind of inside the skin of Behir.
Weird.
These things are quite weak.
300
That bonus from Adam's spell doubles my fist damage.
Nice to have a friend.
your base fist damage.
The
Okay.
base
My
type.
base fist damage. Yeah.
All right. Is there a haste up? Didn't someone cast haste before you teleported, or
No, we
No,
were.
Okay.
We did.
Whee!
Cog just ran away.
Val, I think, is going to cast a haste then.
That will help, because otherwise it's a long goddamn way away. It's a big room. Almost like really big dragons fight in here.
Paul turns his head. Why didn't you wait for me?
All right. Val cast a haste on this group.
Yay!
Good for you to join us, Val. There's a snarl from Agony. Val.
I like magic.
And then he is going to spend an action to enter his crane style, and then he's going to fly ahead 90. He summoned his blade before you guys teleported. He's got his gloom blade in hand. I guess he's readying an attack, his haste attack if anything comes close. Agony, it's been a while there, bud. Let's just take a glance at your character sheet.
What you got going on there, buddy?
Yep. He's got a mystic focus that he enters into, but it only lasts 10 rounds. It costs one of his... No, it doesn't cost anything. It's just a thing he does. Okay, he'll enter his mystic focus.
10 rounds is half the fight. What?
Yeah. He'll spend an action, or is it 2? He's got Enduring Blade. So he spends 2 of his points to make his blade plus an additional 4.
What's that all?
What is his blade? His blade is a... That's right. He's got a pole arm. His Dragon Tooth is already a +4 impacting, defending, keen Ravenspeak. So he makes it a +5, and then
Fiery burst.
fire, acid, electrical. You'll avoid cold for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I think we can avoid.
All right, +5, fiery, acidic, shock, blade. That's 2 actions, and then he is flying. He also has wings.
Sorry. Maybe make one of those elements. I don't know. Can We do Dragon Bane.
No, on the mage's points, you